Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Harum Rochman. I am a student in EIN Ponorogo. I choose English department as a major, and this video is made for midterm assignment of public speaking course which lecture by Mrs. Rifasuci Harum. Here I want to deliver about environmental damage in Indonesia. As well as we know, in Indonesia has many problems that can cause environmental damage. So, environmental damage in Indonesia is getting worse day by day. This condition have directly threatened human life. The level of natural damage also increase the risk of natural disaster. The cause of natural disaster can be caused by two factors. They are natural events and human activities. Environmental damage can be interpreted as a process of deterioration or decrease in environmental quality. This environmental deterioration is characterized by the loss of land, water, a resource, the extinction of wild flora and fauna, and the destruction of ecosystem. Environmental damage has a direct impact on human life. In 2004, the United Nations High-Level Threat Panel challenged engines list environmental degradation as one of the top 10 threats to humanity. The World Risk Report released by the German Alliance for Development Works, the United Nations University Institute for Environmental and Human Security, and the Nature Conservancy in 2012 also state that environmental damage is one of the important factors that determine high-low disaster risk in an area. The cause of environmental damage in general can be categorized into two factors that are the natural events and human activities. So, the example of the natural events was volcanic eruption, floods, abrasion, landslide, hurricanes, earthquake, and tsunamis. And this disaster are the cause of environmental damage due to the natural events. Even if examined further, disasters such as floods, abrasion, forest fires, and landslides can also occur due to human intervention. The second cause of environmental damage is the result of human activities. The damage caused by human is actually greater than the damage caused by natural disaster. This is because the damage done can occur continuously and tends to increase. This damage is generally caused by human activities that are not environmentally friendly, such as forest destruction and forest conversion, mining, air, water, and soil pollution, and so on. People always blame the government for disaster such as floods, increased pollution, and hot air temperature, without them realizing that actually the cause of it all is themselves. The first example is floods is caused by people that always consume instant product which use plastic as the package. Plastic takes hundreds of years to decompose. It causes this earth full of plastic waste. Plastic waste causes clogged drains so that when it rains, the water cannot flow and floods occur. Deforestation can also cause flooding because forests are a place for water absorption. Deforestation occurs because of the high human demand for products made from wood such as paper, tissue, and some furniture, just for consume and just for make their design of interior look good. So this is some fact related to the high level of environmental damage in Indonesia due to the human activities. The first is deforestation rate reached 1.8 million hectares per year, which results in 21% of Indonesia's 133 million hectares of forest being lost. The loss of forest causes a decrease in environmental quality, increase in incidence of natural disaster, and threatens the preservation of flora and fauna. The second is 13%. 30% of the 2.5 million hectares of coral reefs in Indonesia were damaged. Damage to coral reefs increase the risk of disaster to coastal areas, threatens marine biodiversity, and reduces marine fishery production. The third is the high level of air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, and marine pollution in Indonesia. Even in 2010, the Harum River was named the most polluted river in the world by the HuffingtonPost.com site. The World Bank also ranks Jakarta as the city with the third highest pollutant after Beijing, New Zealand, and Mexico City. The furthest 100 of rare and endangered Indonesian plants and animals. According to IUCN, Red List records as many as 76 Indonesian animal species and 127 plants are in the highest threatened status, namely the critically endangered status, and 205 animal and 88 plant species are in the endangered category, and 557 animal species and 256 plants are vulnerable. So the nature and the environment are the place where humans live and live. Environmental condition will directly affect the human condition. Therefore, it is proper for us to protect our one and only Earth from environmental damage. So that is what I want to deliver. So see you for the next chance. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.